Hi, how's it going? This is my vlog for the 18th of February on Tuesday at 4:45. So, not long ago, I got done with my uh, uh, timeline template. I for uh, I think the last two, West Asia and West Europe, I put the main the main link to go all the countries on and but then I noticed that the Vatican was Vatican City, not Vatican. So I'm gonna see if I can batch edit that out. That's just one thing to batch edit, and then I have to do but for the other ones, just because it wasn't more time consuming, because I had to put the top menu on anyway, and it was next to it, and I had been forgetting. I should have, but I was gonna check first, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna check. Make sure to check now that it has all of them. But before I paste that on, but I could paste it on like on all of the pages the same. But yeah, I finished, and and then I immediately, because I need to get a job. I got a text, like I think I got an email yesterday that I could get a interview with Camp Galileo, but that's and that was after I told him I was like already had a full time job in June and July. But and then I got a text today about like home health care. Yeah, so taking care of old people. So see if I can get an interview. So I'm gonna text him back tomorrow about that, and just get going on the applying for jobs everywhere again. My mom was looking at a thing online today that it's like 26 an hour for teaching. I think I want to get a teaching job because that's better money than I think this. Yeah, the Camp Galileo was like 17. My mom was looking, so I have to get the those classes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the taking care of old people job first now. But I guess I was telling my mom if worst comes to worst, maybe I could get DVR to pay for my CNA training too, and not just the two classes for the preschool. Um, but yeah, so I'll get going on that tomorrow. Yeah, I have a headache, dude. I have a migraine from all the. I was just sitting working the whole time, sitting and copying and pasting. I also forgot on Europe, West Europe, forgot to fix like three fonts for three countries before I pasted them on like half of the countries, half of the places. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that with a batch edit too. I tried to when I first built them, put the fonts on. I tried to make sure and see if they worked. I thought I did that, but then I went and made sure that I fixed the ones that weren't, and on all the ones before I pasted them on all the other pages, but I forgot to on this one because I did it as soon as I got up. Like when I got to sleep last night, it was like 4 in the morning, and I was up. I was like passing out as I was doing it. And I like opened it up, and then I pasted on some of the new titles with the new fonts, and then I fell asleep. And then I got up this morning, and it wasn't working. I was doing a little bit in the morning, and I got up early too, at like 8, and it wasn't working. And so I was like, I noticed that the computer needed an update, even though I did one like a week ago. So I had to close it and do an update, and then I had to upload all or open all those pages again, which takes like 15 minutes, and then finish it. And yeah, that's what I did all day today. But uh, yeah, yeah. But when I after it rebooted, I started working, and I started pasting it across before I remembered, because it took a long time to reboot. And it was too late when I remembered. But then so anyways, it's not that big of a deal. I was rebuilding it too. So the whole thing's built now and the links work. I couldn't put the border, the red border on them because none of the code wouldn't open on them. For some reason, I don't know why. When I opened it to look at the code, it was just a blank screen. So I'm hoping that was because Dreamweaver got tired and not because like all the pages got like corrupted, because that's what I started doing. I got done and I was like exhausted and everything. I was like, what now? You know, I should do something. I think I'm going to go to the store. I had to do some kind of celebratory thing, man. This is big. I've been thinking about doing this forever. Finally did it. If I was smarter, I would have fixed the menu, the main menu first for all the countries, and check the link on it, at least on one of them, so that I could paste them on. When I was pasting it, I would have saved the whole thing of like hundreds of pages having to paste it on. But I was just like, it was like too much, because a lot of them I have to copy it off of and fix it, and yeah, I did it. And I can paste these on like while I'm riding the bike or on the treadmill. It's just the same thing, same action. Just like pasting on the stuff that GTP wrote for it, for the timeline. But when I was done, I was like, yeah, I think maybe I'll get alcohol. But I'm so out of shape. I'm so like sick, like not healthy. But if I got alcohol even a little bit, it's like it's like barely like enjoyable. Like even when I'm drinking, it's like, am I like, is this fun? But yeah, I don't know. They have these 3 little things of, actually it is, I should do it and drink and watch music videos. Because I just like scraped the rest of my pipe. I was smoking weed. Got like $20 a weed the other day, like 3 days ago, and it ran out last night, and then it ran out just now. After I got done, I scraped and smoked, and so I can quit smoking weed. But I have weed in my closet, and like if I really wanted to smoke it, I could smoke that. But that's still growing. That would be like lame. But I could get baked right now off of what's in my closet. There was a spider on there though, but I had to take the webs off, and I also accidentally killed a plant that was like this tall. It's already a healthy, nice plant, and I think it was a female. I don't know. It was too early to tell, but it looked like it could have been a female, because I saw there was a plant that was a male that was like this tall. I was like, damn it, I wanted to cut it to make. There were like 2 males, and one of them was like this tall, and I wanted to cut it to make tea. And I went and I cut it, and then I noticed I cut the female too. So, oh no. So anyways, now I know that can happen. So I had these like 3 really tall glasses of this really strong reefer tea today, and I think it made me like super relaxed and like groggy. But yeah, so then I scraped this and smoked this, and I don't think there's anything else to smoke. I'm gonna get an asthma now. But I have to smoke weed because I'm out of the asthma medication, and it's like $410 per canister. Unless I get on a plan, which is like $55 a month for membership, and then it's like $55 per one. So it's like this whole extra bill, and oh my god. So, and I'm gonna have asthma even if I do quit smoking weed and start exercising all the time. So I have to. So anyway, yeah, it's how much I need. I need a job. Try to get doing it tomorrow. Looking again tomorrow. And then find out where this double billing from Vectra is coming from, and see if I can transfer the money from my new Vectra account tomorrow. I was gonna do that today, but I just wrapped this up, and I wasn't gonna go get to switch gears, so late in the day after getting done. I was doing this for so long. So the first thing I wanted to do after like I think my eyes are finally starting to feel a little better. But I laid back and I was like, oh, I need to do something really quick. I wanted to, because the thing I was doing right before this was ChatGTP built the menus for all the books and from history, and I wanted to put them on my site. And I remember there was a problem that was keeping me from doing it, and it was with Education of Cyrus. So I tried it today, and I pasted Education of Cyrus on the first like 7 chapters, and then I saw the other page, there was more, so I pasted it on and it didn't show up, and I'm like, so then I uploaded it, and then I noticed it showed up on internet, but not on Dreamweaver, and so that could be something funky going on because ChatGTP actually built it, and so I'll show you. I'll show you what's going on. It's pretty. And so the only thing that I know how to fix this, that I know how to fix this, is by rebuilding the page, dude. Just rebuild it from scratch because I do not know where the boogeyman is. The bug. So this is my Xenophon Education of Cyrus page on my website, and so I have different chapters. It's the book is 430 pages long with 8 books and 723 chapters. But there's different levels of chapter, and that was before I put the new chapter in. But there's this first level, which is here, which is just shows the 8 books and how many chapters are in the books, how many pages the books are, and how long it takes to get through it. 50 seconds a page, 250 word page. Here's the second level. So here's book 1, and now it shows everything that this shows, only it shows for each one of the 56 chapters. It shows how many pages and time it is. For some reason I don't have the time on there yet. So then it zooms in. And that's what I had. But then, this is what ChatGTP wrote. I pasted on the book, the text from the book, and I said, build me a chapter that is 10 words each. And it was like, and I said, build it in with the chapter in a certain font, a certain CSS font. So it gave it to me. You see it as golden like that, and certain size, and then give the text in this font, which is the same font as the title of the book. That's what the menu font's going to be, and then the body font's just going to be this normal text. But I think that's what I decided on before. And then put it in different colored tables, background, and give me the table. And it built these tables that are 20. I think only one time did it build the whole thing. So it wasn't able to do that anymore, but it could build all those things into a 20 table. So I could say, I pasted 20 chapters of the book, and I said, make it 20 words, condense it to a table. Each table has these backgrounds. The text is this text. The font is this font here. Yeah, and it was able to give it to me. And so that's what it built. And then I pasted it onto here when it gave it to me. And so I have chapters 1, 2, 3, and somehow it didn't do 2. I guess it didn't do it right. 3, 4. Could have been my fault, but usually stuff like that was its fault. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So you go 5, 6, and then 7, and then after 7 on another table, you can see you have chapter 8, which is not, so you skipped 7. And then it goes to another chapter here, which is chapter 7, I guess, which is on the other side of chapter 8. 86. Does chapter 7 have 86? Yeah. Okay, so that's what you see on the website. So chapter 7 is after chapter 8, and chapter 8's there. Now what you see on Dreamweaver is, what's that? Is after 7, the book just starts. It's nowhere. Even if you scroll to the bottom, it's just the book. So, and when I first pasted that, it destroyed the whole page. It just had white, I mean just blue. It destroyed it. So that means that there's some kind of a bug with the table, one of the tables. And I can't, I mean, it's cool that I can see it online, but I have to have the 7 on top of the 8, so I can't just leave it like that. I have to fix it. So the only thing that I know how to do is just start a new page, and then I would just paste one by one things into it and save it and upload it and look it online, because I have to upload it and look at it online first too, because it looks different online than it does on my Dreamweaver. So or at least look at it on the computer, and just do it one at a time and hope that the bug isn't there, and if it is there, I'll at least be able to pinpoint where it is, and then I could rebuild whatever the bug is, you know, and then have to rebuild that from scratch, and hopefully that's the only one that has it. And hopefully this page here, Education of Cyrus, is the only one that was doing that. So that's just the kind of stuff, you know, I was having to deal with. There were some bugs in my timeline too, template, like some of the titles, the fonts didn't work, and I couldn't figure out why, because I even had it, I saw like in the code for the CSS font, it was right, it was correct and spelled right and everything, it still didn't work. So sometimes maybe it was Dreamweaver's fault, I don't know. So I just left it. I left a few pages like that, and then the ones that have the white background, I don't know what that's all about. I have to go in and figure what that, maybe build those from scratch or something. So anyway, but I wanted to be able to do one. Oh, look, it's snowing. It's 17 degrees outside and snowing. I wanted to do one goddamn page, dude, because like I have never built a page with AI on the website, and this is like, this is some, for me, this is like the holy shit moment. Like, we're in the freaking future now, dude. Like, I'm old, you know? Sometimes I get bummed that I'm old and broke and can't get a job. But, my mom is old and all that kind of stuff. But then it's like, well, god damn it, we're in the freaking future. It's 2025, and my mom has an electric car. I have a badass website, world class, we have talking phones. People are going to come out, so that's what we have now. Everybody has talking phones, video talking phones, and electric cars, and then other people are going to have flying cars soon. But so it's like oh, and then on top of that, there's this AI that builds the websites for you. Like, oh my god. Then you can talk to it. So that's why I wanted to have one page that was like, this page, Education of Cyrus from Xenophon. This page is built by AI. Look. So, and it was faster. Like building that. Like I built all of them, all of the menus. All I have to do is paste them on, assuming there's not problems like this, having to rebuild. Because if there's problems like this on all of them, I'm kind of fucked. Because having to paste all those books together is going to take forever. Maybe I could do it. I could do that, like riding the bike or running. It's the only way I could do it, because it would just take too long. Because they're so big. They'd spin around forever. I mean, I'm already like, fuck, this is going to take forever just to put the menu. Imagine if I had to do that for the entire book. Just because the menu, like, gets corrupted where it shows up on Lion but not on Dreamweaver, and it's like certain chapters are in the wrong order, you know? Like, on this menu that I got it from, Yeah, the chapter 8 is at the bottom. This is where I copied it from, just like this. Chapter 8's at the bottom, 8, 186, and on top of that, with the 86 here, that's chapter 7. That's chapter 6, right there, as you can see. And then this is chapter 7. Some of them didn't have the chapter written because they would get tired and I have to do it again, or I would just do it differently. But as you can see, chapter 7 it's in the right order. Like if it was like this, I would leave it. I'd be like, fuck it. It doesn't show up on Dreamweaver, but it shows up online, leave it. Because I'm not that much of a perfectionist. But the problem is, see, it doesn't show up on Dreamweaver, but the problem is when you show it up online, 7 doesn't show up at all. It's just 6 straight to 8, and then 7 is at the end. And that's like, why is that? I have no idea. That's like voodoo, magic, some kind of like HTML stuff I don't understand. So the only way I know how to fix it is by rebuilding. So hopefully it'll only happen on this one. But I was gonna try to do it today, because I wanted to build one in my life. And so maybe I'll go drink. I could blow $5 on alcohol. Boy, do I need a job fast. Whew. So much money on interest. Oh. Yeah, go and get a... But you know, doing what I did to my timeline, I can do a demo on it, and I can do my history test on it now. And so it's leveled up big time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go maybe get, oh, think about it, $5, because it's these 3 little flasks of the cinnamon whiskey, cinnamon whiskey. It's tasty. Like you can't even taste the alcohol in it. And after I drink 3 of them, yeah, those are fun. I drink 1, 2, yeah, and after I'm 3, I'm like, woo, and I'm kind of high. I think I will. But then I can get food too. You have to get food and. Spending a little more money on food than just basic, because I'm trying to not spend money, like just eat pasta and like oatmeal and vegetables, but not while I was finishing this. I was buying pizzas and fruit juices and stuff because I needed to kind of stay healthy. I was overworking myself, you know, so. And I think I may have only gotten like 4 hours of sleep last night, so. But I was kind of groggy this morning as I was working on the computer in bed. But anyway, that's what I'm up to. Once I get all of these books, like I could have this read to me now. Like I'm excited for myself to have this, because like as of now, like just now, today, as of today, because for some reason this wasn't up before, but now it is. Now it is this time. Maybe it didn't work, but yeah, now I can mouse over this and play it. Oh, actually I can't. Not on Mozilla Firefox. I have to have it open on Safari. So the way that my website works is, if you're gonna see all these badass, funky ass fonts, and it'll work for me. I want to do screen captures, video captures for YouTube, how I use it. But it's easy to download the fonts. I'm going to have the download on my front page. I did before, and I'll put it back on. You have to have Adobe for it, but it's really easy. You just download it, put it into a certain file. I have the little video tutorial for it there, somebody made. But yeah, Firefox only shows all those fonts for some reason. Not Chrome or Safari. Chrome shows a couple. But Firefox is the only one that works. So I look at my website with Firefox because I love looking at all the fonts. It's an integral part of my site. But then when I want to have it read to me, I have to go open it on Safari, because they don't have that feature on Firefox. It's like, damn it, I thought we were in 2025 with the future and everything. But I was actually listening to it last night, and I want to get in the habit again. This is why schools are wanting to hire me. That's why I need to work only in schools. just show kids this stuff. But I was listening to the Federalist Papers on my phone last night because it's so easy, dude. You just mouse over it and do text to speech, and it's reading it to me, and I was like so into it. And so I want to get in the habit of that, but I can do the same thing with the menu. Like, this is my Federalist Papers menu that I built, or that I got from like online or something. But that's the menu, and to have the menu read to you is an awesome part of reading a book, because you know what the book is about, And so I was going to do that, and I can do that with this just as soon as I open it on Safari. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat today. Yeah, like, I'm like an idiot. So I'm going to go get like pizza. I'm going to go, dude, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to pick out, I'm going to spend money. Big time money. I'm going to go in there with my credit card and get pizzas and fucking sherbet. I'm going to get sherbet. Alcohol. And beef jerky. And fruit juice. Yeah, hell yeah. Pig out and party, and then piece this bitch together, because it's only 380 pages. How many bigs does it have? Yeah, it's 430 pages long. So it's not one of these books that'll take forever to paste together. So I could piece this together, get this bitch to work, see if I can get it to work, get it to actually work, and be like, oh, okay, fuck yeah. Now all I have to do is the next one. But it doesn't gots to, because all I have to do is this one today, and then tomorrow it's back to my life trying to get a job. But I can do that on the side, knowing that I at least did one, Because I got done with that like a long time ago, like 6 months ago. I want to at least build one. And then I know what to do if the same thing happens, Even if it's on a big-ass book, it's like, well, fuck it. I'll just do it, It's something you can do while you ride your bike or run on a treadmill, These things that take forever to spin around, you just, okay, we'll do it there. It kind of forces me to do it. Before, I could do stuff like that on 2 computers spinning at the same time, but I should have been on exercising then too. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm up to. That's my video. I'm going to upload my vlogs for the last couple of days. I'll hope and get caught up again, but that's why I haven't been uploading it, because I've been just trying to finish this. But I finished it. I finished my timeline. Like, I could diggity dog do a demo. In fact, how come I wasn't doing a demo? What a dumbass. I'm here talking for a long time with no demo of the timeline. So check it out. Here's the timeline. And so let's this is my favorite page is the North Europe 1500 to 2000, because it's the most developed. It's the one that got the test up on that bitch. So check it. So here we are, and here's the test I was talking about, which I ballsack every single time. I kick ass on it every time. I have like Tourette's. That's why I'm saying these crude words. I have self-diagnosed Tourette's. So that in the year 1540s, the oven, the pressure furnace oven pressure boiler furnace. Jesus, blast furnace. God damn it. See, I need to refresh a little bit. See, I didn't pass that one. But I know all of them like that. All of them. That's how good I am. But what I'm talking about is the link, the general linking between them. So that all of them have this. So if, oh, this doesn't have the, oh, I didn't put it on here yet. You have to go to West Europe. So this thing, you can go to any country in the world with this, right? And so like, if we wanted to go to North Africa, Egypt, check it, boom, and it zooms you directly to the second country of North Africa, which is Western Sahara. Even though it's a different page, it takes you to that place on a different page. So each one of these is a different page. That's a page, that's a page, that's a page. And these are the different pages in the page. So you click on the flag and it takes you to that place on the page. And that's on every one of my pages. And then this takes you within the page. So you can go to tests. So if you wanted to So I'm on West Europe right now, 1500 to 2000. So if I wanted to go to England, take that England test, all I have to do is click on the English flag and look, here I am in England. And then I do a double click and here I am. I take the test. That's how quickly I got. And so I can, just by clicking on a flag, I can get to the test of that, of any country within that 500 section. If I want to do another section, the one before it, I just click on that, and then the same flag is here. Huh, why is it not there? There it is. I had to refresh it because I just uploaded all that stuff. It's the same thing. You're back to square one, only it's with the 1920s to 40s. Right? Like, check it out here. West Europe, same thing. England. That'll work. Take you right there. Boom. England. Britain. Only on this one it doesn't have the border around it. I have to go in there and paste it on there. Not all of them are perfect. So that's basically what I have, and then I fix these. I got all these working. That's what it looks like for 80. Like that's here, what am I doing zooming in with this? Zoom in with this. Yeah, so that's, and I want to fix the image. The image on the left doesn't look good enough. I want it to look like the one on the right with better resolution. And I don't know what, I can't remember how big those images are, but one of them is, I think one of them is 32 pixels and one is 50. And 50 pixels is how big these images here are that we're looking at. And so I need to make the one on the left 50 so it looks. And so one thing that's interesting is that the 10 people, that's 10 people, that red. Okay, that's 1,950 people there, what you see. Because that's 1,000 people, that's 100 people, that's 1,000 people, and then those little blocks are 100, and those little reds are 50. So that's 1,900, and then because you have 5 of those little reds, that's actually, you can see the green barely, but you can see it better with your eyes, but because there's 5 of those reds, that's 50, 1,950. So those reds are 10 people. You can't see one person in there now, but 10 people is the same exact size as a hyphen. Ha! Isn't that trippy as fuck? I think that's cool as shit. Same size as a dang hyphen, whether it's zoomed in or zoomed out. So it's that kind of stuff that I play with and that I explain on my website for the visual game, visual effective understanding. And so that's AD. We'll zoom out again. So that's AD on those sides. It's like 1,000 to 1,500, but then you got your BC. And that's what you got to update it. Haha. That's what it did look like. So yeah, that's 4,000 all the way up to 5,000. Boomski. Oh no. Oh no, those are different sizes? What the fuck did I do? Oh no, did I forget to fix the size? Those are supposed to both be the same size. I might have to redo that, but I'll do that whenever. It's not a big deal. So 4,000, 5,000 to 5,000, 4,500, 5,000. That's the only one I did that. I was a bonehead today. I was like worn out and tired. But oh, and this one, these aren't a size either. Damn it! What a goddamn moron, man. See, look, this is what it used to look like with just the words, the numbers. And then you hit refresh. That's what it looks like now, but I'm going to have to fix it again because for some reason I didn't notice. I checked the links, but I didn't make sure that all of these are 50. That's the new thing. I had them this small, and then I was like, what are you doing? Make them bigger, because you have the space. So now I'm going to have to fix that. But it won't take that long. Kind of takes a little while. Like if I was going to fix it all, it'd take like 15 minutes just to open them. Open all those pages. Because, well, unless it's like that, let's see if it's like that in 80. I mean in future. Future for West Europe. Future for West Europe looks how it's supposed to. So I don't have to open up the future, but I have to open up 2/3 of them. So take like 10 minutes just to open them up. and then I have to paste them on there another 10 minutes. It's like 20 minutes of work that I just created for myself, at least. Just because I wasn't sharp enough to notice that West Europe. Wait, these are all the size. What was I talking about? Was it BC? Yeah, I wasn't sharp enough to notice that in BC, which has the most, it goes down to 500. That's 10 of them. I wasn't sharp enough to notice that they weren't the right size. Damn it, and I only noticed that now. See, that's the kind of stuff that you have to deal with when you have a really big website like this. You have to be sharp. And you can waste time if you don't catch things, and you have to catch things, and it takes time to figure out how you want it to look like, and then to build all the components. And now I'm entering the next stage where I have to explain it to people. And the way I'm going to do that is by, you know, you have to impress people like with your magic, with how awesome you are. And so what I would do is I'm going to AD. AD. Going to AD North Europe, 1500 to 2000. So what my strategy is to go here, this test here. This takes 3 days to build because I have to build all of the images in England. This is another one of those problems, those font problems. That's why you don't see the rainbow there on that. I don't understand. I have to fix it later, but yeah, down here in England, I have to add all of the images next to everything here for the whole thing that fills it all up. And so it's not just creating the images for that. You also have to do the vertical part. So it takes like 3 days to build one of these. So after I do this, I would do the next one, and you know, that's when the bugs got me and I'm excited about it. But building it, it would be like on the side, you know, like balanced in with my life where I'm exercising, looking for a job, or hopefully have a job. And then once I pass the test, once I guess each and every one of those correctly, all in a row, forward and backward. So I go start from 15, go forward, and then I go back, and I get them all on YouTube. Then I need to take the next test, and so I need to have the next one ready. So I build the next one, and then, but I only study it while I'm on the bike or running, because all I have to do is hit a button. So there's no excuse to do this. And then the only other place to do it, and that's what the other thing that makes that so amazing, this, is on cell phones, you can have it replace video games that people play on phones. Like whenever, and video games they play on computers too. They do this on the computer instead of video game. But when they're on their phones waiting in line, instead of playing a video game or, you know, wasting time looking at YouTube videos or stuff that's not making you smarter, you can take the test just as easily on the cell phone as on your computer. You know, you can do it vertically or horizontally, and so so it makes playing on your phone a good thing again, finally. No excuse to complain about technology anymore. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm not gonna bonk soon with the last bit of energy I have, and get as much munchy food as I fucking can think of that I want, that I goddamn want. And then even alcohol, if I think I can handle it. Come back, pig out, and then like rebuild this thing, taking my time. Taking my merry time, and see if I can rebuild that page, and hope that that's not a thing. It's not a thing that ChatGTP is like gonna make me do every time, because that's actually the first time I've seen it do something wacky like that. You know, you clearly see there's a table, there's, you know, another table. You put the table next to it, and then, oh no, it makes the computer go crazy. Why? I don't know. It looks the same. And then, oh no, it looks, you can see it online, but not on the computer. I have seen stuff like that before. But yeah, it's disconcerting to see it on the very first page. I'm working on what ChatGPT builds, but so that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna go to the store now. I'm excited. It's like my little daily field trip. Talk to you tomorrow.